wonderful woman coming on the air right now. Her name is Giada Valenti. And Giada Valenti is an amazing singer.
Okay.
Okay, I have her CD. She actually performed Wednesday, July 17th at the Piano Room, Jeff, which is not, you're not a stranger to New York City.
No, I work in the city.
Right, and she's going to be appearing there again, I believe, on September 22nd. But rather than me talk, let's welcome to the show Giada Valenti. Giada.
Good morning, MaryAnn, and good morning to your guest, Jeff. How are you?
Good morning,
Buongiorno.
Giada. How are you?
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. How are you?
Giada, this is Jeff Brandy.
Oh, Jeff Brandy. Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Nice to meet you, too. Welcome to the show.
My pleasure, always.
Giada Valenti, we're going to interview her a little bit, Jeff, and you chime in anytime you have questions, okay? Jeff, thank you very much. Giada Valenti, I know you did a beautiful job at the Piano Room because our connection, Giada, let me thank, please, Mr. Joe Raynone for connecting us, because Joe is a very special person.
It is.
He is an angel on earth. He really is. Joe is a wonderful person, and he went to the Piano Room, and he heard you, and he watched you, and he said you were absolutely magnificent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I must say, I call my fans my angels, and Joseph has been a fan and one of my angels already for years. He's been to so many of my concerts, and he's been raving for a while about you have to meet and get an interview with my friend MaryAnn, and then finally a month ago, something we were able to do it, and you are really a joy to be around. So we have to thank Joseph, and Joseph already bought tickets for I'm going back to New York City, as you said, with this concert September the 10th. And Joseph is always the first to buy the ticket, so it's just a blessing.
Well, you know what?
That's wonderful.
That is wonderful. And Jeff works in the city, and I mentioned if he was around, maybe he would go too. I don't know,
if I'm in the city that day, my schedule it varies, but if I'm in the city that day, I'll definitely be there.
It will be my pleasure to meet you. And actually, we cannot say much on the radio, but it's going to be a very special night. I've been working on an incredible opportunity and project, and hopefully that night we will be able to announce what we've been working at. And I'm going to have some incredible guests. I know people should call for me and not for the guests, but I mean, I'm thrilled myself to know that I will have in my audience some incredible people of the music industry. So it's going to be a spectacular night, and I know Joseph is going to be there. So MaryAnn, if you're not going to be there, we will call you after to tell you all about it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
That's great.
Thank you very much. I say to Jeff because Jeff's in the city some days, and I know he'd love to see you, Giada.
I would love to meet Jeff. So Jeff, if you are free, September the 10th, the concert starts at 8 p.m. and he's at the Piano Room, etc. So it's just in the theater district, and it's at 352 West 44th Street. So I don't know where you work.
I'm actually close by. I'm right on Fifth Avenue, right around the Lord and Taylor department store building.
Oh,
so
cool.
I'm close.
So you're close, so you can make it, Jeff.
Yeah, I would love that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It will be my pleasure. And so for everybody that wants to come, they can always go to my website at giadavalenti.com, and they can read all the information about. Actually, I'm also, MaryAnn, next weekend I'm coming to Connecticut too for a performance as well. I will be, I don't know if you are aware, but in Stonington, Connecticut, there is still the estate of the singer Sergio Franchi.
Oh, great.
Where he lived and all his life. And his latest wife, Eva Franchi, every year already for 17 years, she's doing this incredible memorial concert. I always say it's an incredible event. I mean, Sergio lived in this beautiful estate, and Eva puts up every year an incredible concert. We always have more than 4,000 people in the big garden of the villa of Sergio, and she has a 30-piece orchestra and 4,000 guests at least, and we get to perform. There's an incredible array of artists. She has some Metropolitan Opera singers like James Valenti, which is the biggest upcoming tenor. No relation whatsoever with me. Very tall guy. I'm a little Italian girl, but he's an incredible singer. And I'm already everybody asked. Also last year, I remember
and Stonington is so beautiful too.
Oh, and Stonington
it's gorgeous. That part of Connecticut is so beautiful.
Yes, it is. So if your listeners are also willing to spend an incredible Saturday afternoon, the memorial concert for Sergio Franchi is August the 24th. And the doors open at 11 a.m. and the concert starts at 2, from 2 to 6.
Okay.
And it's beautiful. They go from from opera to pop music. This year the team is going to be the Great Gatsby, so they're going to hear a lot of incredible music also of that era. If they want, they can even dress up like the 20th, as Ava has requested.
Mary, you could go and be a flapper.
Hey, MaryAnn, that's right.
Giada, excuse me, Giada, what part of Italy are you from, please?
I'm from Venice. I'm from Venice, Italy.
Oh, such a beautiful city.
Yeah, I'm born and raised there.
I've been to Venice. It's such a beautiful city.
Have you been?
Yes.
I've never been, Giada.
Oh,
it's
you
beautiful.
have to go, MaryAnn. Yeah, it's. I mean,
romantic?
Italy is beautiful everywhere.
Romantic.
Yeah, it's very
the
romantic.
Piazza San Marco.
Serious. Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I've been asked many times how come that I'm so romantic and I love to do these love songs and stuff like that. I'm always saying, if you were born in Venice and you see every day the beauty all around, and people come to Venice to celebrate their love, so there is romance, love stories, and people in love all over. I guess that's what you want to have too, and that's what you're craving and you're dreaming, and that's what you want to talk about it. And I'm always saying, I guess it was because of Venice. And I know Jeff has been to Venice, but if you have the experience to see Venice early in the morning or late at night when the tourists are, it's incredible. I mean, it's quiet, it's mysterious. It can be scary at times because you can walk inside those little streets and there is no people around. There's only the sound of the water, and you hear from far away people talking. It's kind of very surreal. It's like a different world, and you get a lot of inspiration. I mean, as a child, sometimes I got scared because, you're there all alone and all these things. But I mean, growing up older, I mean...
but I have seen pictures of Venice. It is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Oh.
Just the different, just the canals and the artwork and the churches.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
It's just beautiful.
It's absolutely amazing.
And the fact that we don't have cars, that the only way to go around is either walking or taking the boats.
Right, the vaporettos.
Vaporettos of gondolas, indeed. And, I mean, some of the hotels, if you want to get to some of the hotels, if you want to reach certain places, you have to take the boat. There is no other way to reach those places by foot. So it's very unusual, and the Venetians are always very welcoming to tourists, and it's a very different place. It's like time has never went forward there. In certain places of Venice, you feel like you're in 1900s still, even before that era. So, and I'm always say that I feel blessed that I was growing up there, even though I'm a mezzo, as they say in Italy, because I'm a Venetian. The other half, my dad is from the south. He's from
your dad's from the south?
Yes, my dad is from Ciociaria, from Priverno, Latina, so between Rome and Naples. So
okay.
In my stories, when I do my show, we share, of course, a lot of my Italian heritage and my life.
That's great, because that's a great way to reach out and relate to a lot of different people that may be in the audience with, the Italian heritage and background. That's wonderful.
And what I like about performing in America is, I mean, when you get to perform in Italy, of course, if you are from Venice, you are Venetians. And you're not Neapolitan, you're not, you know how we are in Italy. When you perform in America, my audience, just the fact that I'm Italian, they welcome you like part of the family. It doesn't matter where you're from. And I think it's beautiful.
Yep.
Because that's the way we're supposed to be. We are Italians. And it doesn't matter where we are from. We are from Italy. That's where
right.
we are from.
That's correct.
And I have to say, I like I bring that heritage here. I can honestly say, Jeff, if someone's, like you and me, Jeff, when someone needs a place to go, or if someone, we welcome everybody to our home.
Absolutely.
Everybody, Giada, and we do it through our love, and we do it through food.
Yep,
that's the way we communicate.
Absolutely.
We give love, food.
No question about it.
I'm married to a Dutch guy, and I remember the first time he came into my family, he was surprised that we were talking about food. At breakfast, we were already talking about lunch. At lunch, we were already talking, what shall we eat for dinner? Food is very important for us Italians. I always say it's something that is really belongs to our culture, the importance of what we eat. I must say, we eat very healthy. I mean,
Absolutely.
We don't eat processed food. We eat salsa, as you say here, sauce, whatever you want to call it. We don't call it gravy. We call it salsa, sauce. And
so different, right?
Different,
yeah. Now, Giada, once again, we're speaking to Giada Valenti. She's performing at the Piano Room. You know where that is, right, Jeff?
Yep.
The Piano Room. It's 352 West 44th Street on September
10th.
September 10th. I have that right here. Here you go, September 10th. Now, Giada, are you going to be in Connecticut again come November?
I'm going to be in Connecticut also in November, but that's part of the big project. So we'll call you again with the date and the place. But it looks like it's going to be November 22nd at the Palace Theater in Connecticut, and it's going to be
in Stamford.
Yeah,
Right in Stamford.
we have to go.
We'll have to go.
I'm a good friend with the mayor. We talked the other time with Mayor Pavia, and he's one of the
yeah.
Yes, it's one of my greatest fans and friends,
Right.
and I adore him. And so when we were looking for a place to do this incredible project, we said, why not doing it there? I love the place. It's such a beautiful city, and I know the theater very well. As every year I'm coming there for a benefit concert they do with Smokey Robinson, Natalie Cole. They have so many big names being part of that event. I will call you, actually, it's in June. Next time that they do that event, I will call you and MaryAnn and let you know.
Oh, please, Giada. Please call Jeff and I. And Giada, November 22nd, that's right before Thanksgiving.
Right before Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful, Giada.
We will have a lot to be thankful.
I was going to say that.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And don't we always? God is good. God
is great, yes.
God is great. So, Giada, once again, you're going to be at the Piano Room on September 10th.
Yes.
And you're also
8
going...
p.m.
Pardon me?
At 8 p.m., at 8 o'clock.
At 8 p.m., yes. And you're going to be in Stonington?
Yes, next week, Saturday the 24th.
24th, Stonington, Connecticut.
And if they want to buy a ticket for the Sergio Franchi Memorial, they can always call Eva Franchi herself. She always picks up the phone. It's incredible. And they can call the 860-535-9429. Or then again, they can go to my website, GiadaValenti.com, and they will find all the info how to reach and buy tickets for this event. I guess the tickets are $40, and people even get to, another thing that people love, they get to see the museum of Sergio Franchi, the church, the still place to these days, the Ave Maria by Sergio Franchi, and they get to visit the house where Eva and Sergio lived, and it's like a mausoleum.
Isn't that
beautiful?
Beautiful. She opens the door to everybody. I don't know if you ever have seen Eva Franchi, but she's one of the most beautiful person I know, inside and out. I mean, She must be 60 or something, even more. She's the most beautiful lady you will ever see. She was a ballerina, and she still has that way of carrying herself. And she's funny.
Oh, that's nice. I know she's a dear friend of mine, Mario and Fran DiCarlo.
Okay.
And very, very, you know the DiCarlo.
Yeah,
sure you do,
yeah.
Roxanne. And, well, I just wish you all the best of luck, Giada, in all you do, because you have such a sense of love, and you're very angelic. When you speak and when you sing, you're very angelic. And I'm here, and Jeff's here, and I wish you the best, and I'm sure Jeff does too.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you, MaryAnn. I've never met you. I hope I would get to meet you one day, and I hope to see Jeff the 10th of September.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I will try my best to be there that day.
I hope to see you there. Joseph Rainona, I want to thank him too. He will be there, so
yes, he will.
Hopefully we have a big reunion. And MaryAnn, thank you always for your kind words, for the opportunity to promote my concert and my music. I'm always say, without people like you, music will not go around. So I want to thank you very much, and we start Thanksgiving today.
And Giada, it's my pleasure, and I'd like to just say to you, with JJ Power, when you have an event going on, if you'd like to call back again next Saturday and just tell us about what's going on in the morning, you call us back. When you have an event going on, Giada, as I told Joe Rainone, you have an open invitation. You give me a call, or you ask JJ to email me, and then we'll put you right on.
You are so sweet. I will surely do. I mean, we have a lot of great things coming up, and maybe next week or the week after that, we will make the big announcement of the project we're working on, and you will be for sure one of the first to know, and it will be my great pleasure. So I want to thank you. I want to thank also Jeff, and I wish you a great weekend. I want to say hello to all your listeners, and I hope to see them all next week in Stonington of September the 10th in New York City for a very, very special night for me.
Well, God bless you, Giada. You have a gift, and you cultivate it, and you make people enjoy your gift, and that's what life's all about. So God bless you, Giada.
God bless you too, MaryAnn and Jeff, and all your listeners, and see you soon, and talk to you soon. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, and please thank JJ for us.
I will.
Okay.
He also thank you for everything.
God
Bye-bye.
bless you. Ciao.
Thank you. God bless you. Ciao, MaryAnn. Ciao, Jeff.
Ciao. Lovely woman, Jeff.
That was wonderful.
Isn't she so nice?
That sounds exciting.
And you saw her picture?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Isn't she? People think that's me on the cover, you know.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
you
that?
could be twins. Gemelli. You Gemelli.
I know. Okay, I'm here with Mr. Jeff Brandy. That was Giada Valenti, and Marie.